Welcome back to Rachel B. the Healthy Wheat. Today I'm going to be making a blueberry Danish, but I'm going to focus today on showing you how to make the Danish cream cheese, the yummy filling that we used to get in the Entenmanns and things like that. We're going to be using 8 ounces of softened cream cheese that I kind of pre-whipped to make sure it was good. Here I have 4 tablespoons of sweetener. I used 3 tablespoons of allulose and 1 tablespoon of Pyure because I like the kind of vanilla flavor to the Pyure. And then we need 1 egg yolk. You can separate off the white as I've done here, and I'm going to use it later to maybe egg wash the outside of my Danish. And then you can use 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or 3/4 teaspoon of almond extract. My husband likes that flavor in particular. So we basically just throw everything in and mix it, and it does take a few minutes. You can do it with a hand mixer as well because you do want to dissolve the sugar so it's or sweetener. So it's not gritty. So here, a good way, just like what you do with meringues to test, is just to put it between your fingers, and if you don't feel anything, that means your sweetener is dissolved enough that it's not going to be gritty for you. So now we're just going to put this aside, and this is something I think you could use not only in Danishes, but you could also make just this in little cups. You could also put it in brownies for cream cheese brownie. It's got a lot of uses, so that's why I focused on this. But in just a moment we'll be back and I'll start making the Danish and show you how to do that if you want to use it that way. Alright, so I prepared one of my protein fathead dough recipes. I have that on my blog, but I'll attach the recipe for the Danishes below. I also made a blueberry filling that we're going to use along with it, and you're going to want to make sure that this is thick when you're using it so it doesn't go everywhere. So you can either let it sit in the fridge, or you could have used a mixer and not let the cream cheese getting it as soft as I did. So one option is to do a rough pastry where you just put a little bit out, just roughly, like a little ball of it, and then you just roughly roll it out. A little bit of the cream cheese, little filling, and then you can just fold this over. I'm gonna do a hair more because this is bigger. And then you just would kind of have a rough Danish. But then you can also do something a little more refined where I have these will just be open cups, and then here you could do 2 circles and you can cover it and actually make yourself like a enclosed pie. Once we have that, we'll go ahead and open the top a little so it can escape the steam, and there you go. So I'm going to put these in a 350-degree oven once I've completed all of them, and we're going to bake it for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. I'll let you know how it went. If you egg wash it, it's going to get pretty dark. If your oven is too hot, it'll get dark. If you want a lighter color, make sure you lower your temp. But we'll take a look when we get out. If you don't mind a darker color to your crust, then go ahead and do the 350. But you can also cover the edges of your crust with foil if they start getting too dark but it's not quite finished yet. So let's go ahead and get baking and I'll show you the end result. Alright, so we went ahead and baked these for 20 minutes, 10 minutes at 350, then they were starting to brown off, so I dropped my oven to 325 and finished out the additional 10. So 20 minutes total, 10 at 350, 10 at 325 worked for me. And as you can see here, you get a nice firm set, and I have a little bit of powdered allulose here because we're going to go ahead and, oops, I shouldn't be dumping that over. Lightly tap and give them a little bit of powdered sugar. And these are all the different ones that we did, and I'll go ahead and open up, and voila. Super yummy. Hope you give it a try. And the Danish cheese is, like I said, lots of fun for different types of things, including brownies and just using it by itself if you'd like as well, and all kinds of different berries and toppings. But hope you give it a try, and thanks for watching.